सब ठीक करो, हमें वृंदावन में आना है। हे राधे सब ठीक करो, हमें बरसाने में आना है। हमें वृंदावन में आना है, हमें बरसाने में आना है।
Thank you to all who helped us with the hashtag Care4DailyWager initiative through their generous donations and services. In this video, we wanted to bring some of the highlights of how our volunteers in the field worked tirelessly to help them. Since March, people around the world have been impacted by the lockdown and stay-at-home orders in many unpleasant ways. However, the impact of the pandemic on the poor and daily wagers was far more than those who lived on their daily earnings. For them, not being able to work a day meant not being able to eat. Raw food, soon to be turned into a meal, being served to the victims of COVID-19 impacted by the lockdown. By volunteers who start their day at 5 o'clock in the morning so they can prepare and cook food. Effort that yields 4,000 meals each day, helping the families that are at an impasse due to the coronavirus. A lot of time is dedicated to packing the food into plastic bags as well as paper and tinfoil. The packed food is put into boxes to transport to locations for distribution to the victims and the shelterless. At first, the volunteers distributed the food at select locations. However, the effort required to pack the food took so much time that it was difficult to enforce social distancing. Because there were too many people waiting in line hungry, it led to them pushing for their turn. As volunteers felt that they were not able to enforce social distancing and it took too much time to pack the food, the group got an idea to create this machine with the help of students from Chandigarh University. The volunteers soon started to distribute food in a more efficient manner, which reduced the need of spending time packing the food while keeping the volunteers safe by enforcing social distancing. However, our volunteers felt that there was more need for help. They distributed PPE to the municipal people working to clean the streets and stop the spread of disease by giving them masks, hand sanitizers, and gowns. They also gave PPE to the doctors and nurses working as frontline responders in the hospitals. But the volunteers didn't stop there. They also gave uncooked food supplies to people who could cook their own food for several days without having to stand in lines. We had to double up our efforts to raise more funds by conducting online classes via Zoom to support our Care4DailyWager initiative to help the victims of COVID-19. Despite all the efforts, the plight of coronavirus seems uncertain, and we are starting to see a second wave of COVID-19 impact right after the lockdown was relaxed. However, we plan to monitor how the story unfolds and continue to lend our support to the impacted victims through your help. So please help and support us.
हे गोविंद सब ठीक करो, हमें वृंदावन में आना है। हे राधे सब ठीक करो, हमें बरसाने में आना है। हमें वृंदावन में आना है, हमें बरसाने